Hello, friends. Today, I want to share with you a very important topic: feminist movements. Feminism has ruined my life. Me and all the women of my generation, we are all in the 50s, without passports or children, and we suffer from depression and a great void in our lives, destroying the coming generations. And this is a summary of what the English writer patron said. No, one of the most important and most famous supporters of the feminist movement in the world. The words that are coming are good. The radio of the Arab Republic of Egypt from Cairo, the Western society that exports women's ideas to us, was treated women worse than you can imagine, for example, in ancient Rome. The property of the king of alloys, to the point that she did not have the right to dispose of her property, and they judged her that she did not laugh or speak. Surgical experiments were performed on them without anesthesia, and until 1920, 100 years ago, but women in America and Europe were setting up demonstrations to demand their most basic rights, which is to vote in the elections. And the Western world is trying to find solutions to take part of its rights, but in the second part of the planet, the Arab woman was making achievements and adopting a great civilization. Then all rights are like men, unlike women in Greece, to the point that in the Ptolemaic era, the Greek women asked that they deal like the women of Egypt and many kings in our Egyptian civilization. We know the West how to deal with women, not the other way around. Why did these ideas come to our society? In fact, feminist ideas had many hidden goals that were not announced after World War II. The global economy was suffering, and the text of Europe was, "It is a rubble," but more than half of the males of working age who died in the war or lived in the aftermath. It was part of the solutions. Simply, if we were to let the women who are half of the planet's inhabitants go down to the labor market, this means an increase in those who pay taxes to double. The ideas that reduce home care, and that this prevents themselves from realizing themselves, and they planted this idea in the minds of all European women. For example, the American writer Patty Friedan published a book in 1963 called "Why Are You Saying That Society Is Imposed on Me?" Ladies, they remain wives, mothers, and housewives, and they are burned in these roles, and she said that this is misery and injustice to the woman. The feminists of this family did propaganda on all the American media, and they had two goals in funding. He came through the school curricula that they put themselves, which constitutes the awareness of any child, because his family will not be free for him at that time. It was against instinct, religion, or humanity itself, but then the problems of feminist thought began to appear, because official statistics say that the divorce rate in America in the first text of the last century, before the publication of the idea of Western feminism, was between 8 or 9 women for every 1,000 women, but in the year 1980 this number suddenly increased 4 times insane, and with it the crime rate increased twice. Although our culture, throughout its life, respects and sanctifies women, but they were able to convey these ideas to us. She goes down to the labor market and neglects the family, and we have seen the clear penetration and destruction of his ideas and our resurrection. Can you offer it to yourself and to our country? Thank you for listening to my thoughts today. If you found this helpful, please give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to follow and subscribe for more insightful discussions. Take care, and see you in the next one.